Peace, peace. Happy now. Now the vibrate, of course. Not going too far in the future. Not going too far in the past. Right now, just wanted to share this sympathetic magic exercise with you. Basically, I did a video about sympathetic magic. Matter of fact, y'all could check it out. Just did it recently. But basically where it's kind of like attracts like, and almost like a law of correspondence vibe. But basically, I thought of this vibe of like creating like this little version, like a little stick man, but basically like your old self. And I even wrote up the old Carl Raymond, the whole governmental name. But basically like the vibrations of the things that's hindering me, and the things, the negative vibrations that I want to transmute and release. I'm writing them all in this little body, and this body represents the old me, that part of me that I want to, die. So basically like the part of me that's the caterpillar, so that, in order for that butterfly, to be born and be a butterfly, it has to get rid of the aspect of itself that's the caterpillar, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, and I also thought about the cremation of care, dealing with Bohemian Grove with the government, and how they use ritual magic. Because, say, for instance, care in so many ways, I forgot like what was the origin of etymology, but, stemming from the matter of fact, because even the tarot card, the word tarot, is in essence, it all goes back to the energy of Isis. So Isis, tarot, care, could it talk about the cremation of care, but the cremation of care is almost like the cremation of Isis, basically. So what the government doing is trying to kill that divine feminine energy through ritual, matter of fact, and part of that you've seen with them trying to paint this group called ISIS, this terrorist group called ISIS, so everybody in the world could be like, fuck ISIS, this and that, and throw that horrible, throw that word magic towards the divine feminine without even knowing, you know what I'm saying? But back to the situation again, so I just drew a little stick man and put some of the little aspects of what I want to grow away, or what I want to get rid of. I got like overthinking, procrastination, like people pleasing, just to name a few. But like all the different, aspects of yourself that you want to transmute, those negative aspects that's hindering you on your spiritual growth, you want to write those aspects in here. Matter of fact, and on the back of it, I got, I transmute and release these energies that hinder. I transmute and release these energies that hinder me on my soul ascension and spiritual growth. Just wrote that out in the back. And what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna actually, in a safe place, and I done spoke to this exercise somewhere before, but and I'm gonna burn it, And reason what kind of gave me the idea for this exercise is, thinking about, the winter solstice, that Christmas energy, but not the fake holiday of it, but the aspect of it dealing with, the Kundalini energy, and also, the death and the birth of the sun, you know what I'm saying? So with the death and the birth of the sun, it's like a transformation, with that death, something new is born, Matter of fact, the death of the old sun, Lucifer, that first savior, to the birth of the, the new sun, and then even that new sun, the Christ gets crucified as well, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the cycle of the Lucifer and Christ energy, you know what I'm saying, being balanced. But, with that Yule season, the Yule, another name for, the Christmas time, but basically the winter solstice, 21st to kind of like the 20, you can say like 21st to the 24th in essence. But also including the 25th, but it's like those darkest days is considered, like that 21st, 24th, because again, this holiday is not about an actual person named Jesus born on a certain day, but it's actually It's talking about the Christ seed energy within us, and it's talking about the sun. Because again, the sun, there's less sunlight, in the days of, December 21st is the days with the least amount of sunlight. And it's 3 days with the least amount of sunlight within this area, aka the winter solstice. But again, for death and rebirth exercise, and again, sympathetic magic, this is like a voodoo doll in essence. Of course, it's not shaped exactly like one, but I drew that image and that likeness, to correspond with that energy, basically, with that intent, burning it up. And as I'm burning it, and again, you want to make sure you're burning it somewhere safe. Not telling you to just burn this shit anywhere and then be like, universal frequencies, you the reason why my house burnt. You the reason why your house burnt. Because you don't listen. But, yeah, make sure you burn it in a safe place. And also, while burning it, visualizing those energies, like a light coming within your body and, passing through and basically like burning out those energies burning out those energies out of your body, and out of your being. But, just something I wanted to share. This could have been a think fast video, but it is what it is. Cremating that old self so the new self could be born, becoming our greatest version, means getting rid of our non-greatest version, And again, nothing is wrong with, again, it's transmuting, through love, it's like not hating these aspects of ourselves. It's like, like, hey, it is what it is. I love all aspects of myself, but, I'm transmuting this energy because it's hindering me on my soul ascension. So it's not like I hate this aspect of me, I want to kill it, like that type of vibe. But again, it's like getting rid of it, through the transmutation of love, and again, exercises like this, sympathetic magic, helping to, furtherly work on those energies. But that's basically it. Just making sure I don't, because again, with this image, being like myself, and of course it's not written all the way out, but again, that's why I got my name, this represents the old aspect of myself and all the hindering vibrations that come with that old aspect of myself, and, cremating it, for the sake of transformation. But peace, happy now. Now's a vibrator course. Not too far in the future, not too far in the past. Right now. Peace, y'all.